Hello, my name is Jaclyn Kim, and today we are going to learn how to play Happy Birthday on the violin. If you would like a PDF of the sheet music, I will have my website linked down below. And in the PDF, you can find 3 different versions of Happy Birthday. I've tried to accommodate for your level, whatever it is. So there will be one page that's a little bit more fancy, another page that has the fingering, and then one more page that is very simple. If you liked this video or if you thought it was helpful, please like and subscribe. And if you have any suggestions on my next violin tutorial, please leave them in the comments below. For Happy Birthday, we are going to be in the key of G major, which means you have 1 sharp, F sharp, and then everything else is going to be natural. We are in 3/4, which means there's 3 beats per measure. The quarter note gets the beat, so 3 quarter notes per measure or anything that equals to 3 quarter notes. The lowest note we'll be playing is our open D string, and the highest note we'll be playing is our 3rd finger D on the A string. So it's exactly 1 octave. Octave means 8 notes. So we're going to do a G major scale, but we're going to start on a D, go to our 3rd finger D, and then come back. The first beat is actually a pickup. So if you look at your music, there's only 1 beat in the first measure, but that's not actually called the first measure because it's incomplete. So it's a pickup. So our D, D, our first 2 notes are D. We're going to use open D string. Happy. Now the first complete measure is going to be E, first finger on the D string, open D, 3rd finger on the D string, and then in the second measure, it's 2nd finger F sharp on the D string. So that's the very first part. And if you're confused about the rhythm looking at it, try to sing Happy Birthday in your head and copy that rhythm. Then the next part is very similar. We have that pickup again, open Ds, E, first finger, open D, and then we have A. If you're comfortable using your 4th finger, I suggest using your 4. But if that's uncomfortable to you, then you can use your open A string. And then 3rd finger on the D string, which is G. So that second part sounds like. So let's put the first part and the second part together. Open D, pickup. Again. 4. Okay. If you want to practice that some more, maybe pause the video, rewind, watch it again. But the 3rd phrase begins with that same open D pickup. And then we're going to do an octave leap. So remember, octave means 8 notes. So we're going to go to our 3rd finger on the A string, which is D. And you want your 3rd finger to really sound like your open D string. Since they're octaves, we can really hear if it's in tune or not. Then 1st finger on the A string, 3rd finger on the D string. Then here you can do 2nd finger, then 1st, or you can make it fancier. It's just 2, 3, 2, and then your 1. So up to you whether you want to make it simple or fancy. Here's the simple way. This is the 3rd measure. Pick up open D. 3rd finger. 1, 3, 2, 1. And that 1st finger you're going to hold. I put a fermata over it, which is the half circle with the dot. and fermata means to hold. So you're going to hold that for a while. Now this is the more fancy way. Okay, so let's put those three phrases together from the beginning. Open D, open D, open D, now we're going to do a low second finger on the A string for C. So that's the same rhythm as our other pickups that are on open D, but this time it's a C natural. Oh, and all the other times we did down, up, and this one we're going up, down. So it's a little different. First finger on the A string, third finger on the D string. And then here again, you can do fourth finger A or open A, up to you. And third finger with another fermata. So that last phrase, up bow, C natural, and in the fancy version, I wrote a tremolo. So if you look at the fancier version, you'll see 3 slashes on that last G note. That symbolizes tremolo, and tremolo is when you go and you try to shake your bow as fast as you can, back and forth, down and up. You don't have to do that. That's just to make it a little bit more dramatic. That last phrase. And then I put a double bar. You can stop there. A lot of people do. But if you want to add on the little tag and many more, you could go open D, first finger, open D, and then a low 2, which is not in a G major scale, but this is a tag, so it's fancy. And I added tremolo. So you can do that if you want. Okay, so that's all of Happy Birthday. Let's start from the beginning. I'm first going to do it the more simple way, without the little fast notes and then without the tremolo. And then I'll do it again, but the fancier way. Thank you so much for watching. I have another violin tutorial already filmed and uploaded. It's Stubborn Love by the Lumineers. If you'd like to learn that one, I'll have it linked in the description below. If you have any questions or suggestions on my next violin tutorial, please leave that in the comments. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!